from the National Service of the Liberia Broadcasting System. Welcome to Newsline, one 4 hour package of all the major news forming about Liberia and Africa. Tuesday, June 12, 2024. My name is Emmanuel Colley presenting. These stories tonight, President Joseph Boakai demands high ethical standards and integrity among newly inducted officials of government.
I also expect all government officials to demonstrate integrity and uphold high ethical standards in their work.
House Speaker Fonanti Kofa dismissed his thoughts about his removal as unserious and not credible.
If you follow the legislature, you will find that there is no credible, serious attempt to change the leadership here or to destabilize this place. It's simply not credible. It's talk.
Agriculture Ministry mobilizes extension workers and technicians to boost food production.
Right now, the Ministry of Finance is in process of okaying the funds that will be distributed through mobile money to each of their accounts. So by the end of this weekend, they're going to get the money.
And away from home, Senegal commences major production of oil as President promises benefits to all citizens. We've got you sports, the weather update, the news in French, and simple Liberian English all packaged tonight. But first, we join great Molly for the latest from the newsroom.
President Joseph Boakai has reminded officials of government to demonstrate high ethical standards and integrity in the performance of national duty. He said as public officials, they should conduct themselves in a manner that will bring pride to their country. According to the Liberian leader, the citizens did not elect the government to continue doing business as usual, but to bring the necessary changes that will uplift the lives of the ordinary people.
I also expect all government officials to demonstrate integrity and uphold high ethical standards in their work. It is important to understand that what behavior is acceptable is what is unacceptable in the course of your duties.
President Boakai believes with integrity, commitment, and collaboration from government officials and partners, the optimum success can be achieved. The Liberian chief executive spoke Tuesday at the commissioning ceremony of several cabinet ministers and assistant ministers at the EJS Ministerial Complex in Congo Town. The Liberia Refugee Repatriation and Resettlement Commission (LRRC) says it will begin disbursing funds and agriculture tools to the first batch of returnees from Ghana. LRRC Communications Director Simon Witherspoon said the commission is working diligently along with the Finance Ministry to ensure the returnees receive their financial benefit in the coming days. Madam Witherspoon noted that payments will be done via their respective mobile money accounts.
Right now, the Ministry of Finance is in process of okaying the funds that will then be allocated and distributed through mobile money to each of their accounts, along with the agricultural tools assigned to them. So information is being confirmed that by the end of this weekend, they're going to get the money.
The LRRC Communications Director also noted that the Commission is doing its best to ensure the reintegration of the Liberian returnees into the society. Madam Witherspoon spoke to reporters Wednesday at the Commission's head office in Monrovia. A woman believed to be a family member of an inmate has been jailed for allegedly smuggling kush substances into the prison facility. Suspect Lovett Quirido, a resident of Lokin Town, was arrested on June 7 by a female correctional officer. During the search, it was discovered that suspect Lovett placed the kush substances in the fish heads in palava soy soup. Suspect Lovett informed the investigation that the substances were allegedly given to her by her mother-in-law. The drug suspect reportedly admitted to being in possession of the substances but refused to disclose the name of the inmates. House Speaker Councillor Funanti Kofa has clarified reports about alleged attempt by some colleagues seeking his removal as Speaker of the House of Representatives. Speaker Kofa told a news gathering in Monrovia Wednesday that such report is false and misleading. According to him, the House, under his regular session, with majority members reaffirming support to his leadership as Speaker.
If you follow the legislature, you will find that there is no credible, serious attempt to change the leadership here or to destabilize this place. It's simply not credible. It's talk.
The Speaker admitted to challenges in settling vehicles and gasoline obligations to lawmakers, but said it was not sufficient reasons to ask for removal. He urged the public to remain calm, as the lawmakers are committed to his leadership and will always seek the welfare of the citizenry. Agriculture Minister Dr. Alexander Nuta has spoken of plans to incorporate more extension workers and technicians across the country. Dr. Nuta said the extension workers and technicians will work along with smallholder farmers to increase their production, especially rice. He noted hiring agricultural technicians is key to enhancing the performance of the country's agriculture sector in line with government's arrest agenda.
There is no way we can realize the president's vision of cutting import by 70% if we do not have the right technician. I have been engaging, and the president is on par with us. We'll be engaging the legislature, we'll be engaging the finance ministry to create for us the possibility that will allow us to hire those critically needed technicians to stir the affairs of the agriculture sector.
Dr. Nuta also said the ministry is working diligently to ensure the sales of local rice on the Liberian market beginning next year. The Agriculture Minister made the disclosure Wednesday on ELBC Super Morning Show. Global Tracking and Maritime Solutions GTMS Managing Director Aminata Bangura has dismissed any wrongdoing its operations to undermine the growth and development of Liberia. Madam Bangura's statement comes amid reports that Global Tracking and Maritime Solutions is defrauding government millions of United States dollars. But speaking at Capitol Hill Wednesday, Madam Bangura told the Senate at no time did the entity defraud government. She said Global Tracking and Maritime Solutions is a legitimate company established by law and is currently contributing to the revenue development of Liberia. Meanwhile, Madam Bangura has assured government of the institution's commitment to the development of Liberia. Bone County Senator Prince Moi has expressed optimism that the 2024 fiscal budget will positively impact all sectors of the country. Senator Moi said the 2024 budget is supporting key priority areas, including roads, health, education, and security, among others, to achieve government's development agenda.
We have said whatever is generated should make sure that all the different sectors of our government be given the allotment in the time demand, that they will be able to function.
The Ministry of Finance to ensure monies intended for government line ministries and agencies are properly disbursed and on time. Meanwhile, Senator Moi has vowed to continue to engage relevant government institutions to ensure the need of the Liberian people are met. The House of Representatives has raised concern over the wave of flood disasters across the country. In recent times, heavy flooding has swept away many homes, rendering thousands without shelter. In a communication to plenary Tuesday, Monserrado County District 3 Representative Sumo Moba described the situation as troubling and called for urgent intervention. Representative Moba wants Public Works Ministry and EPA authorities appear and give reasons for the wanton construction works in alleys and waterways. Meanwhile, Public Works Minister Roland Giddens and EP Executive Director Dr. Emmanuel Yakpaolo are expected to appear next Thursday. Nimba County District 4 Representative Ernest Mensier says deplorable state of road in the district is undermining economic activities within the area. Representative Mensier said his district has huge cocoa potential and the roads, when fixed, will significantly contribute to the economy. He wants such conditions addressed to ensure farmers, especially cocoa producers, get their products to the market.
My district is bordering the Ivory Coast, and you know Ivory Coast to be one of the major cocoa producers in the world. And some of those cocoa are not produced in Ivory Coast. Some of them are produced right in my district. They call it Billy. But sometimes because of the road condition, sometimes the people are compelled to take these cocoas across the border.
The Nimba County lawmaker also wants the Agriculture Ministry and LACRA redirect its focus on cocoa production across the district. Representative Mansia said most of the cocoa producers prefer selling their seedlings to neighboring Ivory Coast, thus depriving government of needed resources. The World Bank's latest Global Economic Prospects report is predicting a stabilized global economy for the first time in 3 years. According to the report, global growth is projected to be steady at 2.6% in 2024 before edging up to an average of 2.7% in 2025 to 2026. The World Bank's report also recognizes that latest global economic growth is lower than the 3.1 average in the decade before COVID-19. According to a World Bank release, the forecast implies that over the course of 2024 to 26, countries that collectively account for more than 80% of the world's population and global GDP would still be growing slowly than they did in the decade before COVID-19. However, the report predicts that developing economies are projected to grow 4% on average over 2024 to 25, slightly slower than in 2023. The Ministry of Post and Telecommunications says the ongoing disruptions experienced by the country's top domain users is a result of massive virus attack. The ministry said as a precautionary measure to prevent the virus from spreading further, some domains have been temporarily shut down by the service provider. In a statement Tuesday, Post and Telecommunications stated that its dedicated team is working tirelessly along with partners to resolve the issue swiftly and restore normalcy to all online services. The ministry says it understands the concerns and the inconveniences the situation is causing the general public, but urged that everyone remain calm while the situation is being resolved. The body of a 19-year-old man believed to be a criminal has been discovered in Plebo Zone 6 community, Maryland County. Several residents of the community alleged the deceased, Jonathan Kofa, is a notorious criminal. Eyewitnesses told our correspondent the body was discovered with blood oozing from several parts of his body. Police investigation revealed that there was no foul play. The body has since been turned over to family members for burial. And the Buchanan Detachment of the Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency in Grand Bassa County has confiscated huge quantity of narcotic substances. The drugs were confiscated Tuesday at the Big Joe Town checkpoint from a 29-year-old man titled King while traveling to Sino County. The LDA also arrested 2 men believed to be Nigerians for being in possession of narcotic substances in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. According to our correspondent, the 3 suspects are currently in detention awaiting investigation.
Grace Molly, you see, and the latest from the newsroom. Indeed, you're listening to Newsline here on ELBC Radio. Today is Wednesday, June 12th, 2024. My name is Emmanuel Colley, and these are one of the stories we're following tonight. House Speaker Funanti Kofa dismissed his thoughts about his removal as unserious and not credible. To this development, now President Joseph Boakai has called on members of his cabinet to demonstrate high ethical standards and integrity in the performance of their duties. The Liberian leader noted that as public servants, it is incumbent upon them to conduct themselves in a manner that will bring pride to their country and people. He made a remark Tuesday at the EJS Ministerial Complex in Congo Town during the commissioning ceremony of several cabinet ministers and assistant ministers.
I also expect all government officials to demonstrate